Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
We're headed to Philly, as in Philly's Best, to take a look at one of the signatures off of their menu, the appropriately named Philly's Best Cheesesteak. And judging by the prep that's going in to make this right now, I think I'm in for a treat. Featuring a nice-sized portion of thinly sliced steak that's grilled up on their flat iron grill, the Philly's Best Cheesesteak also features sweet peppers and mushrooms, and that's all before being topped off with some white American cheese that melts into a lovely situation before being scooped into an Omarosa steak roll that's actually delivered from Philadelphia. And like I mentioned earlier, I think I'm in for a treat with this one as we get right up close and personal with the end result. And as you can see, it is a meaty, cheesy situation with plenty of thinly sliced steak on the inside of this one, along with those sweet peppers and the mushrooms. And I actually had them add fried onions just to kick this one up a little further. But I gotta say, I'm very impressed with what I've got here right now, along with the softness of that Omarosa steak roll. So let's get into this one and see how amazing it is. It's the Philly's Best Cheesesteak from Philly's Best. Let's peep out this flavor. Yeah, buddy, the aroma of meat and cheese in my car right now is super insane. We are diving in. The Philly's Best Cheesesteak from Philly's Best. Man, this looks and smells heavenly. Initial first impressions, very, very dense. Lots of meat, lots of cheese, and although the meat is thinly sliced, there is so much of it on the inside. The peppers are amazing. I got a full range of flavors in that first bite. Fantastic. Super flavorful on that meat. Going in again. If any of you guys are watching this after 12 midnight right now, please accept my humble apologies. This thing is off the chain in terms of flavor, guys. Like I said, it is loaded with meat, loaded with cheese, plenty of mushrooms, plenty of sweet peppers, and those fried onions coming up on the back end are insane. And as you can see on the inside, guys, there is no shortage of the good stuff. It is absolutely a party in your mouth right now. If you guys like Philly cheesesteaks, this is an amazing situation. And I only say situation because we've got one here right now, guys. An extremely flavorful situation, and I'm so glad I enlisted to give this one a shot. I don't know why I waited so long. This is absolutely delicious. Okay, let me just acknowledge the elephant in the room for some of you that may be thinking this is not a true Philly cheesesteak. In actuality, it does check the boxes off on what a Philly should have. And while I know this version of it doesn't necessarily have the whiz, everything else that it's got on it, guys, is very reminiscent of when I had a Philly cheesesteak back in Philly a few years ago. It's just as meaty, it's just as cheesy, and the fact that it's on an Omarosa steak roll that's from Philly adds a little bit of street cred to what they've got going over here on the West Coast. And I gotta say, guys, I would easily rock this again. Easily. One more quick shot on the inside of this one here. The cheese melts into the meat so perfectly, and the sweetness of those peppers really have a nice little snap to them, on top of just adding a very nice amount of flavor to this cheesesteak. And while the fried onion flavor is a little light on the back end, I am appreciating what it's bringing to the party with this one, guys. And like I said, it is a straight up flavor situation right now in my car. Very awesome. Yeah, that was an awesomely authentic Philly cheesesteak eating experience as far as I'm concerned, guys. It truly delivers a nice meaty cheesy blast with every single bite, and it's for that reason alone I'm gonna have to give the Philly's Best Cheesesteak from Philly's Best a rock solid 9 out of 10. The Omarosa steak roll definitely sets the stage on what you're about to get into. Once you get through that pillowy goodness, it is all meat and cheese and pepper goodness from that point on, guys, and the flavor is off the chart. So if you don't happen to be in Philly and you've got a Philly's Best in your area, definitely jump on over and give it a shot, because the price is not bad for what the size of that was. And like I mentioned earlier, I will be rocking with that one again. But of course, that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? Are any of you generally fans of the Philly cheesesteak to begin with? And if you happen to live in Philadelphia, how do you think this one compares to the overall goodness that you're used to? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that said, this is Ian K closing out another episode of Peep This Out. And like I always say, I've got brand new content every single week here on my channel. So while you stay tuned for the next review coming real soon, in the meantime, stay frosty. Now, Philly's actual best does come from Philadelphia, obviously, but if you're not local to that area and you've got one of these guys around, you have something to look forward to. Trust me. All right, guys, until next time, I'll talk to you soon.